That's like me.
This?
My clan, you have like multiple titles.
She's paladin, she's a knight, and she's a former princess.
Okay, so starting.
I'm so excited.
Starting stream. Stream has been begun.
Yay.
Are we live yet?
Let me just fill out the whole thing.
No.
Just say like what spells are there.
Like, do you want me to put
There it is.
fill every box because he's old?
I mean, sure. It says we're live, but I don't see us yet.
I see us. What are you doing, man? Fiddle for him.
He then wants someone to be slave labor and write down his.
Okay, now granted my end, we're live. Hello everybody, welcome back to Ladies Night Out.
Woo!
I'm being forced into
You are not
slave
being
labor.
forced into anything.
Look, there's a joke, but it's not Thursday.
Okay, he only has to go up to level 6, but okay, good.
Okay, so, it is now.
It is now. Yes, it is now.
Time for tomfoolery. Welcome to the stream.
Character development time.
So,
Favorite.
last night was the mutiny. This morning, under a shooting star, is Friday the 13th.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
I thought it was
Friday the
Monday
13th is every month? No, it's not. Never mind. I got excited for a second there. That's not how it works.
I mean,
No.
if you're doing the calendar the way you should, then yes, it would be.
Yeah.
No, it's every month is 30 days,
Minor burns. No,
and there are 12 months in a year with 5 days of a celebration at the end. Because I ended up having to custom make a calendar,
Wow.
and I just at one point just said screw it, and I just found a default thing that actually made cycles and moons, and I just charted it for 30 days to a month.
Cool.
Alright.
But then I had to screenshot every single thing because it wouldn't let me export it. It's stupid. Anyway, we have 3 viewers, which is probably just us.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
There's three.
There's 4, so.
Sorry, Ben.
Oh, 4, okay.
Ben's
Yeah. Oh, there's only one on mine.
No, there's 4 on mine.
Anyway, so, it is now the morning.
Do we have to wait for Daniel to do the zombie thing? It's
No.
gonna be fun.
I was joking because if we waited, he would die. He has 3 days.
He
has-
has 3 days?
Oh, he has a week.
Oh, I thought
He has 10 days.
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that.
You
That
were
is not
close.
as
You're just a week
bad.
off.
That is not as bad.
I just
Okay,
remember
so
his
I have
time was
to-
super short, so I was just making a joke.
So I've really got to figure out how loyal Iriava is to the cause. Because she might get very mad about raising the dead.
Your new name sounds so much like your old name. This is going to be confusing.
I'm sorry!
No, you're not.
Smugs and turns head. That's not a thing. Can't smug.
Speak
It's
for
not an
yourself.
action.
So, smug action. It's a bard subclass thing. So, as you guys
I like Iriava.
finish resting up in the wrecked ship.
And food would have water breathing, yeah?
Sure, why not? He lives on the boat.
That's how that works.
You guys wake up on Friday the 13th.
Oh, we're back to full health, please.
Yes.
Yay! Well, we leveled up. Never mind. We'd be at full health anyway.
Yeah?
Um,
Good for you guys.
Sure, he'll have greater invisibility.
Yeah. We're all level 7 now.
Cool. By the way, I watched it.
Great job. On what?
I
She
listened.
watched- oh,
I
yeah.
listened to the podcast.
Nice.
It was fun.
Ben yelled at us when we tried to do character development.
Polymorph?
why not?
He's trying to bring us 2 weeks forward. as
I
best
know.
he can.
It's not
We're
your
like,
fault,
I want to
Stanley.
talk, and he's like, no.
It's like herding very determined cats.
Literally. All of them want to go this way. He's like, no.
Like, guys, we already did that! Okay, if you guys have watched Starbomb at all, they did 3 songs. The simple plot of Metal Gear Solid, the simple plot of Final Fantasy VII, and the simple plot of the simple plot of Kingdom Hearts. And as it goes on,
I can already see
Teleportation
how
circle?
this works.
oh, obviously.
Like you have to ask.
So he
That was a mosquito. torpedo, by the way.
You can thank
That's
them.
why I was
Well,
glaring at him.
We need to kick Ben out.
Anyway, the show host gets more and more,
Mislead?
I don't know, maybe more and more like frustrated as it goes on because he's the host of Games with Simple Plots. Tell me who you are and then what your plot is. Hi, I'm Miss Packin. I'm Packin with a bow. Great. Okay. Hi, I'm the chef from Burger Time. I make the burgers. Great. And you? I'm a Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. I don't see your name on the list. And he breaks into an entire song like, no, just you sneak around and save the world. Okay. Replacement guest. Hi, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts. No! And sometimes I just feel like that's me.
Immediately stabs.
Isn't he the inventor of the villain's Tridecagon?
Yes.
Step 3, you're Norda boy.
So,
Alright.
you guys
Dodecahedron.
walk around. The ship's currently at this weird angle where it's kind of like 30 degrees downward on the beach and a little bit tilted to the starboard side.
It's a good thing we have hammocks, or else this would have turned out very differently.
Cloud kill?
Yeah, it's conjuration.
Hey Rhea, should we go
Is it?
talk to a specific
Better be.
somebody?
I'm not there yet.
Wow, can you be more obvious?
Let's go!
Yeah, conjuration.
Yeah.
You're coming to me.
Conjuring and
saying
killing the
that?
cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
What specific someone do you mean?
That's why I said specific somebody.
Literally just talked about
It's
this
been a
afternoon.
day. You don't understand.
Okay, reverse roles. Hey, Naria, you want to come with me to go question Quirk?
Thank you! I couldn't remember if we were going to talk to Nampoodle or Cork. So that's why I went to you and thought, like, we'll go as a team.
We
and
already
then you
know
went and
Nampoodle's
flopped in.
I'm guessing
backstory.
you don't want Drawmage instant
Alright,
singles.
let's go. Let's
Should we
go.
bring? Should we bring Sarah?
Conjuration.
No.
I mean,
Why not?
Because she likes the other guy.
What? What other guy?
What on earth did I miss?
Nampoodle. She likes talking with the dude with the guns. Let's go talk to the other guy. She probably wouldn't want to join us.
Okay. Either way,
That's fun.
Do you think that she would want to come?
I don't know. Let's just go talk to the guy.
Alright.
We're going to go look for Quirk.
Okay. As you guys are
My gosh, that took so long.
as you guys are walking,
Just going
kind of
over it.
making your way around the underneath area of the boat, you find Quark is currently in a hammock, kind of snoring a bit. As you recall from the last session, he went underneath the boat as an Earth Elemental
Right.
to wreck shop, and he continued to do so well after you guys were teleported over and essentially cleared the deck of any survivors. So he did a little bit of overtime. He's sleeping in a little bit right now, but on a pillar nearby, half like standing on it, half leaning on it because of the position of the ship. There's Cabby sitting there.
I give a small wave and I turn over to Rainier and go, he's sleeping. We shouldn't bother him right now. We should wait.
Okay. You're right. Let's go wait. Question. Can you... After we leave this room. I just realized I'm whispering in here. That doesn't make any sense. Let's walk outside. Now that we're outside. Yeah, I don't know what Michaela did to them.
I have no idea either.
I'm trying to hold out for a few more
Can
hours.
you raise dead? The dead.
Well, I can animate them, yeah.
Do you think that would count as a monster for Ardena?
Let's go! And I
Wait,
grab her
wait,
hand.
wait, wait, wait. He killed all of them. Were there any bodies in the room?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Currently in the boat, there are no bodies. But you look out at the beach and oh wow,
There are plenty. All right.
there's about 40 corpses.
I wasn't expecting that many. Gosh dang, Quirk. Okay, you ready?
You only need
Let's
one
go.
of them. Wait, we need to tell Ardena first.
Okay, you go get her. I'll go animate them.
Oh, okay, Ardena.
Them?
Please give her a chance.
As you run around finding Ardena, you find Ardena. Hey, what's up?
Rhea is gonna bring some of those dead guys back to life. Would that count as a monster? Or would that tick off your god because we did it really simply?
Let me read her traits.
While she's going to get Ardena, I animate the dead anyway. I'm not waiting for this.
We're gonna kick him off.
So
Because
she's
we-
like,
Because we're gonna go against what he wants to fulfill what he wants.
So,
He's
let
We should at least
according
try
to the,
it.
according to what bit of the code that he's imparted on me, you get like a warning the first time. So, if she raises dead, and then I kill it, and then I'm like, don't raise dead, kids. Maybe.
Do you want to do it?
I mean, yeah, I'd like to give it a shot at least.
All right,
I
come
mean,
to the beach.
Worst comes to worst, we all die. But like, second worst comes to worst, then
Just you.
that's
Well,
true. Second
Well,
worst,
we could go find a.
well, I'm saying is
should we
second
go-
worst comes to worst, then
Oh.
like the curse thing, whatever, isn't up.
Oh.
Worst comes to worst, we all die because of falling rocks or something. I don't know.
Should we find something else?
I don't know. Let's go
We're
for
on
it.
the-
I mean,
alright.
look, the worst that can happen. Let's maybe like get some other people just in case anything goes wrong, like a controlled environment type of thing.
You can't kill a couple zombies?
Let's start with one. Actually, let's just do one. And yes, I can. But in case everything unpredictably goes absolutely sideways.
I don't think we need that many people. Let's go!
Okay,
I'll
Rhea
take
has
him out.
already been on the beach while you were searching the boat for Ardena and has already resurrected it. She
Oh
found
my
one,
God!
She found one with its arms and legs still intact. It's just a bit of blood on his torso and or face. So this one should be fine. It can walk around and everything.
Oh, just one. Oh, thank God. When you said has already resurrected.
You can do up to 3.
Oh, okay. I was like, picturing all of them. I'm like, oh my God.
Alright, I
while
have
it's
Ardina's
Shambara
hand and
doing
we're
this thing.
running down to the beach.
Just one zombie.
Hopefully, I see Taliesin along the way and tell him we're gonna go murder a zombie and you should join us as we
And
run off
again?
the boat.
You were not allowed to murder the zombie.
And when
I
do I
said
show
we
up?
as a people and we're all running down to the beach to join you.
I'm assuming you have a plan for that.
I do.
Okay, cool.
Wait, has a plan?
I made
What?
I first make a plan.
Oh, wow.
You should look at the conversation I
Do I
had
have
with him
control
today.
over this
This
person?
question.
Read
This
Enemy
question.
Dead.
This spell creates an undead servant. Choose a pile of bones or a corpse of medium blah blah blah. Your spell imbues the target with a foul mimicry of life, raising it as an undead creature. The target becomes a skeleton if you choose bones, or zombies if you choose corpse. The DM has the creature's game statistics, and that's all it says.
Okay, so
Oh,
It says
It's-
servant,
it
so.
so it says servants. I imagine it's under your command.
Sweet. Nuria, I did it! His name is Brains.
I hope you're not too attached.
No, I just met the guy.
Cool. So here's what's going
I
on.
give you a high five. because
Yay.
it's exciting.
Meanwhile, the zombies sort of just like towards you guys, and Talison's just like holding it back.
Why? You can't move very fast.
Mhm. And
Don't worry, Tal. I have complete control of the situation.
that's not the whole spell description.
Oh, great.
On each of your turns, you can use a bonus action to mentally command the creature you made within 60 feet of you. If you come to all multiple creatures, you command in all of them, blah blah blah, decide what action creature will take, da 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 da. Can issue a general command,
There's a cave.
or you can issue a general command. Okay, to tell it what action to take or give a general command. Creatures under your control for 24 hours, after which it stops obeying any command you've given it. To maintain control for the 24 hours, you must cast a spell on the creature again.
Okay, cool. Don't worry, Tal. I got everything under control. You don't have to hold it.
Okay, and then you give it the stay still command.
Yeah.
And so Ardena looks at it like, okay,
I'm gonna hold Talison's hand as we watch.
all
I'm
right.
gonna stand over here.
So just a few
I'm gonna hold
things.
my hand.
To
Are
my
you not really fast? You don't want to. Yeah.
to my understanding, of the calling of Nomus and stuff. Now I might be a little wrong with the academics because I only have this book she holds with the bestiary. It doesn't say much about like Nomus. Just
For every
monsters.
level above 3rd level you cast at, you would create 2 more.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can have a little army of them.
I could make 3 level 4 spell. That's fun.
So it's like
Let's make a second.
sort of a. I'm supposed to like give you a warning of don't do that again, But
Supposed to?
as opposed to killing you for making an undead.
I'd like to see you try.
What's your hit point maximum? It wouldn't be hard.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? What?
Huh? 52.
Oh, okay.
I would not let
I
you.
is a squishy caster.
I am
So
a
What?
beefy caster.
52.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you said 15. Like, what?
she breathes too hard and smites on that.
Right.
Okay, so necromancy bad, don't do it or else bad things happen, blah 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 speech.
But I'm doing it for a good reason. To save you.
And that's why I love you for it. Okay.
Aww.
Hey,
I give her a high five.
yeah. Hey, can you just make it go prone? Just make it easier.
Fall.
Because it's standing is too hard.
Just because that way she gets advantage on the attack.
Oh,
That doesn't look like a fool if she misses.
Well,
Make it kneel and bend its head. Like,
And she is going to.
the horribly wrong. It's like I'm just
No,
picturing
what
that
is-
one,
what
that
is
one,
it? Oh,
that
no.
one, that one, or
yeah, you
that
just
20
yes.
degree.
Jim's against the Kraken. Kneel.
Crack it. Okay. That worked!
Wait, why am I doing that? Wait,
Okay.
why is he doing that?
Okay, so let's see. Let me reread.
3.
Smite is.
Smite is broken, is what it is.
Yes, it
2d8, 3d8, 4d8. Cool.
It's just
5d8 because it's undead.
It's just a zombie.
That's Ambi.
So,
It's got 12 hit points.
no, it has 22.
Hmm?
Zombies have 22 hit points.
I don't think of skeleton. Never mind.
So,
I'll give you permission.
Three.
You can hit me if it lands on me. Guys,
8,
I could make an army.
Of 3.
7.
technically. For a day.
Don't you have 4 level slots?
I do have one.
So you can use one of
So
those for
that's
that.
for 3.
Guys, I'm trying to do math.
3 levels.
Oh.
Sorry.
13. 19. I have to check stats now? Okay, it's enough. Because I rolled a 1 on that last one. Oh, it's fine. Oh, crap.
God.
Yeah, no, she has enough. So with Divine Flare of Light.
With the whip, I assume.
Okay.
Zombie
Hi,
has to make a
friends.
con save.
You're helpful, thank you.
Nope.
No, if it's radiant?
Not if it's Radiant or
Oh.
Critical Hit.
Okay, cool.
Then it's just dead.
Okay.
That's why Clerics and Paladins are.
That's why they exist.
That's why. Yeah.
Just remember
So,
one of the things I was going to ask him.
at this point, not Eliana.
Iriana.
Same thing.
Good luck
I'm
with that.
sorry.
Change it.
That's
Okay.
what.
Okay. Okay.
Just do.
Yura.
No.
It has to end with an A. It's mandatory in this one.
Y-U-R-A.
Let's just do last name Heliager for now.
Okay.
And
I am looking up a Dragonborn named Julia.
Please do. That's her last name.
Guys, I've got
I
one
texted
right
it
here.
to you.
Yeah, but like I was at work.
Here.
Dragonborn, female.
You have seen it for like 3
Uh,
weeks, and you just now told me to change it.
Roll
Because
percentile.
I didn't read it.
Okay,
Fine.
roll percentile.
Okay. 73.
73.
Or 36.
Quespa.
No.
Say it again.
Quespa.
No.
Okay, roll again.
36.
No, 36.
36. Gilcast.
That has to end in an A. Well, we can call you Cass.
Dakira.
98.
Like Shakira
Arava.
with a D.
Wait, say it?
Dakira.
Sure.
Does it have the silent X in the middle?
How about
Shakira!
Dentrotha.
Ooh, I like that one.
Dent. Got it.
Dentrotha.
Dentroth.
Zera.
I'm gonna have to learn how to say this. Gosh dang it.
Safara.
Oh, let me-
Rosena.
But please come in with like a dent in your helmet so we can nickname you Dent and it'd be a double meaning.
Kava. Kadana.
Can she fall
I already
in?
wrote it down, dude. I
Have
like
her
this
fall
one.
Okay,
in
so-
and get a dent on
So,
her helmet.
Dentra.
Dentroth.
Dentrotha walks up and to see zombie explode. And you walk up, and then there's a shimmering. And the light sort of darkens in the area. And a portal opens up, and a man with skin dark as midnight and hair kind of glowing outside and walks out and says,
I was not here. I did not get here yet. I was not
you know what? That's on me. That's on me. I set the bar too low.
I just got here.
You're fine.
Sorry, Mr. Belmont.
Who the heck are you two?
I'm Dentriatha. I am
That was
paladin
Dentrotha.
It's
of-
Dentrotha.
Dentrotha. I'm paladin of. I'm assuming this is Nomus.
Yes.
Yes. I'm paladin of God Nomus. Who is that? I'm not.
Ardana's like,
He just walk up and your boss shows
I'm-
up to scold some people.
I'm
You're
I-
God. Why are you
I'll
here?
tell you the rest later.
well, you see, there's a very special occasion happening right now. Lore doesn't get very involved in things. She
Yeah, I
likes to
noticed.
watch from a distance. But she gives me a ring and says, "Hey, I'm a little concerned at the moment. You see, some adventurers some of whom are following me, killed a knight." And I'm like, why do I care? They made a death knight. Not that you made a death knight, it's just a thing that
wasn't on
happens.
purpose.
I didn't try.
Understandable. That's not your fault. You, look, threw him off a cliff. Good show. I love good cliff throwing myself.
Thank you.
I threw Orcus into the abyss myself, so I'm very, very fond of that.
Fair.
But, Lore was a little concerned as to the matchup between some plucky adventurers against a death knight, and asked that I send some aid.
Hi.
Mostly what she's skilled in is killing monsters and things like that. Will help Ardana in her transition into being a paladin. For the most part, yes.
So, my god Lore sent you to hire a babysitter to bodyguard us.
If you wish to think of it that way, that's up to you. More of the matter is you needed a little more firepower, and I thought that I could help.
I fully believe you guys are completely capable. You killed him the first time.
Heck yeah, we did.
I'm just another sword.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Rhea. Nice to meet you.
So you want to say?
Did Ardana do something wrong? We did fulfill.
Technically, no.
I thought she said we just had to kill a dead thing.
At
Or
this
a
point,
And
fire.
you did.
At this point, I'm hiding behind Nomus, just like, don't hit me. I'm sorry. I didn't
You
mean
know what?
it.
That one's on me. I
the
was a little
most
frustrated
brave
by the
paladin.
whole, corpse murdering on my doorstep. Again, not your fault. You were just there at the time, and so I thought that, bring her back and give her an order, and, well, you know what? You filled your exact end of the bargain.
Letter of the law.
Just letting you know. If you start playing with necromancy a bit too much, it starts to play with you back and does weird things to your mind. So, I'm going to say, keep it to a minimum.
Can you define a minimum?
If you keep them, we have problems.
So I can't make an army?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I'm
Accent
just
change.
kidding. Hi, Nemesis. It's nice to meet you. I'm Rhea.
He looks at your hand, kind of smiles, shakes your hand, kind of stings a little bit, like there's power that's kind of barely contained.
Ow.
Sorry about that, it happens.
Do that if I were you.
Don't worry. I won't make a habit out of it.
Finally, a god who isn't a maniac.
Or is actually
Just a
involved
specific
at all.
maniac. Now, does anyone have any questions before I go off and get to my preferred job of killing monsters?
How far away is the Death Knight from us? Do you know?
Well, you see, and he's about to open his mouth, and suddenly he's like, he just looks up in the sky. That wall. There are some rules gods have to follow. However, if you happen to find a certain type of undead that I'm sort of 50-50 on, that believes it has been wronged by Uthract and wishes revenge on him to a degree where he turned to undeath, they're called Revenants. They can give you that information. I don't know if one exists for Uthract, but
It's a little too specific to come by on chance, but we'll keep it in mind.
it's a crazy world.
Yeah.
The symbol of necromancy, which I'm sure you know we've been kind of following.
Yes.
Is it worth following? Should we give up going over there? Is there anything worthwhile for us to even find over there?
Let me change the music.
We're still over in main menu music over here.
Symbol of necromancy is a lovely place that I was there once a long time ago. Back before Orcus was the full god of undeath. Back when he was just some upstart demon. We fought. And battles of the gods were catastrophic. And there's a high price to be paid for those. But I grabbed him and threw him straight into the abyss. And the place that once happened, that point where it meets up in all the different planes, that's where that rune of necromancy is. It's a place of great power. It's a place of great evil. It's a place where if you wanted to hide something, it would mask its magical scent, as it were. So it's possible something you want would be there. I wouldn't recommend taking a day trip there.
Well, there goes our vacation plans.
As far as the other rooms, travel there at your own risk. That's really not something I'm here to caution you for or against. I believe that there are acceptable risks that must be made and sacrifices that must be made in order to fight the darkness. But it is possible to go too far. If I knew exactly where that line was, I'd draw it for you, but I'm prone to extremes myself every once in a while. Hence the Great Wall that keeps the gods separated from mortals for too long. We imposed it upon ourselves so as not to get too caught up in wars and create more collateral damage.
Do all the gods have to agree on that wall?
Not all gods have to agree, but all are bound by it. I, for one, did not agree to the wall. However, Orcus is also forced by it, so
Pros and cons.
stalemate is an acceptable alternative at the moment.
Alrighty. I'm concerned we're going the wrong way. We are trying to find, of which I'm sure you know, missing books and a person I particularly despise. And I feel that we have lost our direction.
Mm-hmm.
Could you help? Do you know anything about it that could help?
You're looking for missing books.
Yes.
Going to be honest, not much of a reader myself.
Well, neither
What's
am I.
special about these books?
You should try it if you get bored. It's fun.
Symbols.
Hmm.
There are symbols on the books. They are very magical. I'm sure if Jacob was here, he would tell us that they are very magical and that he really wants them back. Also, a particular person who you already know about probably has them and or is related in the stealing of them.
He looks at the symbols. Ah, yes, those would be powerful books.
We thought finding the symbols might help, but we've been to a couple symbols and none of them have helped us locate these books. So I don't know if continuing to look for them would be helpful. What are we gonna find at the symbols? It's not like he's gonna go hide them there. They aren't like X's on a map where you just dig up and find it.
Let's see how much I can get out. He looks at Ardena and looks at Rhea. Alright, let's see how many rules we can break. He starts writing in the sand quickly.
I copy them frantically in my journal.
And after a certain point, his hand freezes. Alright, they caught on to that trick. He lifts his hand off. And basically what's written is that these tomes of basically types of power, it's a very, like a very primal force of magic. It appears that the Sun Rune is not associated with any known tome.
So the one we went to is okay. But
However, basically there's scribbled notes like, once used, tomes lose magic, need to recharge.
We know.
100 years.
Could
Oh, wait. Yeah. Never mind.
might recharge free at rune.
Pretending to draw friends.
aggressive scribbling noises.
Now, I don't think
Dude,
I
you're
need
the
to.
second best god ever, and I give him a high five.
He gives you a high five as well. You take 1 point of damage.
Oh.
I'm writing that down.
Sorry.
I made a mistake too.
Well, anything else before I get smited from above? I'd like to see you try. There's some thunder in the distance.
Immediately take like 20 feet back. Just like, no kind of questions. No.
Your boyfriend?
What about him?
Well, he probably can't tell you anyway.
Yeah, not much on personal relationship. I'm not.
Dating advice? What?
No,
No,
you're
Romus.
ex.
Or you're... Not Romus.
That's
Other
what
guy.
we've been talking about.
Yeah, I know. No, we've been talking about the symbols so far. He hasn't given us
I
any.
believe the correct term is
and
X.
Romus.
Yes.
Yeah.
that's the one.
My parents had me out of a necessity, and then I was instantly cursed upon birth. So, I don't know very much about. Good luck with that.
Thank you for your help,
Thanks.
Nemes.
We're still holding hands.
You should probably go before they do stupid stuff again.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks for the sword. I point at you.
I'll help how I
That's
can,
how he referred to you.
giving information as
That's how I
possible
referred to me.
through Ardena and through Dentithra?
Sure.
Dentethra.
Dintrap.
Dentist.
Dentratha.
Dentratha.
If you're
Dentratha.
American.
I'll give what info I can, but generally not a lot, and for the most part, you both have your books. And Ardena like holds up the bestiary like, yep. And he, alright, might want to turn away. And he turns around and there starts to be a very bright light building up around him. And there's a and he's gone.
If you want to make it even more fancy, you could put an apostrophe between the denture and tha.
I probably will. I'm gonna fiddle with him.
Take some notes out of Jacob's book. I swear that man.
He is the only human in the group, and he
Scream at
has
the
the
top of my
longest,
lungs.
most complicated name of all of us. I
Sminer.
swear. Yeah.
Hi. I scream Sarah at the top of my lungs because I know that you weren't a part of any of this. Would you like to come?
I can answer any questions about myself
I'm currently
without
busy.
making you feel more comfortable.
You don't hear my yell.
I'm making a friend. Literally.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is called a spell book. Do you know how to read?
Yes, I'm aware of how to
Good.
read.
Now here's the thing. I'll spot you a little
I'm
bit
just
about this,
standing, like,
but you're on your own
awkwardly,
after that. So here's some fancy
My
inks,
shoes
and you're gonna write in the book all the spells
I
you need
stopped
to
hiding
memorize.
once I realized he wasn't gonna go.
And you're like,
all
oh, I have a
vanilla.
memory. He's like, doesn't matter.
I was just hiding behind him to keep me out of the path of fire.
I'm so
Just
glad
in
a
case.
paladin is this brave. I only have hope for the future.
If she dies, if you die,
Huh.
I recommend coming back as a Grave Domain Cleric of Nomus.
Ooh, that would be cool.
That would be
Because
really
Grave
cool.
Domain Cleric is
Honestly.
the best domain of Cleric. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
War,
That's why
War Domain
okay.
can suck it.
I have
I
a
wish-
character idea. I do not have a class picked out, so honestly, it could be
Grave
anything.
Domain.
I kind of wish you could multi-class into your own class.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
that
into a
would be
different
so-
subclass at, like, level early.
Champion Battlemaster?
Seriously.
I know.
Ooh.
I mean, you can still sort. No, wait, that's 20th level. Never mind.
Yeah, no, 20th level.
Because I was thinking Vengeance Paladin, Champion Battlemaster. Or sorry, Vengeance Paladin, Battlemaster.
Hello.
Also,
I'm
Brute Fighter's
Maria.
broken.
Hi, I'm Dentry.
It's an unearthed content.
Dentry Author.
Most done.
I'm
Steal extra
Paladin. I
damage
have
on
to read.
hits.
I'm looking you in the
Okay.
eye.
You get additional
I'm
points now.
Paladin of the God
Okay.
Nomus, Knight of the
Yeah.
Kingdom of
You
Helialgar,
have a-
Princess,
you-
former
you have a
Princess of the
dice
Kingdom
maximum,
Eslit.
including death
Eslitive.
saves. If it surpasses
Expletive?
20,
I
pop back
am
up to 1.
Eslitive.
Maria Thuligan Hitterbunny. I am a.
Concept,
I was about to say mountain giant.
I feel like
I am a
if it's
Goliath
20, you should
giant,
get to 1,
apparently.
I
but
can
they all
tell.
get saved, so it's
Yeah,
not
hi.
bad.
You are very
And
tall.
I am a ex-soldier and leader of this party and wrecked boat.
Nice.
Well, you're not the leader of the wrecked boat, that's Snamfoodle.
Yeah.
Well, I just kind of gestured to the thing.
Nice. I know this is weird. If you guys have any
Not
questions.
all of the bodies are our fault.
Hey. They
Technically,
look like
all of
pirates.
them are our fault. Technically.
I'm looking around. Yeah, they all look evil, so I don't care.
They also look kind of drowned, bloated. Some of them have their like chest caved in by apparently some form of like a rock slide or something. But there's no rocks around here,
Obviously evil to the core. That's why
and
the
you can
core's
see some of those cores.
Lots of
Yeah.
cores.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll grab this. That's intestine.
I look and it looks
Like,
impressive.
ooh, seaweed, not seaweed, not seaweed.
Kind of standing like just politely
I
because I'm like,
probably
that's a lot
have
of
more-
bodies.
I am probably responsible for
Good
more
job.
deaths
Your god
than
seems
90%
awfully
of the people I put
strangely
away.
involved.
Yeah.
Back.
What did he write?
He's like that.
Okay.
I tell her the things.
He's like that. He actually.
I'm not repeating that.
You know how a lot of people find religion? Religion
For
found
depression?
me.
What?
I went through a rough patch as a childhood and in my childhood, and I was just kind of
She's not part of
wandering.
the cult of Nomus, though. Yes, correct.
It's a cult now?
The
Well,
religion
he's a
of
minor
Nomus
god, so.
is a very loosely formed religion. So some form school, some form cult, some form like actual religious order.
So she's not from the same group that.
Not from
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, I can give you my full story if you want later, preferably.
Here's my tragic backstory.
It's a little tragic.
On the 7-page paper. Read it in your free time.
It is not that bad, I think.
I don't know
I
what-
made him read it. I don't know.
Between the stuff I had read for you guys and then also Jacob, I'm like,
Mine was not that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Mine's the easiest. Oh,
Tragic
Ben.
backstory.
Barbarians are always the
Fiend
easiest.
with everyone's background.
I have an edgy backstory generator.
Of course you do.
And I think that all the 100 options are awesome because it's like in my background, my family was seduced by the DM or something like that.
Oh my god.
Like the DM is one of the options for background antagonist.
That's funny.
Anyway, sorry, off topic.
This chocolate looks like taffy.
No, it's just a tootsie roll.
So you see,
Oh,
That's
no, put the
Hershey's.
roll.
I know. It looks like
by this point you see kind of wandering around on deck, Cabby kind of surveying damage to the ship,
Who?
and Cabby,
No, pussies. Because we're all on the beach.
right?
Yes,
so you
she's on
see,
the-
Oh,
Okay.
look up and see.
and
yours?
Quark. Sorry, not Quark. Yeah, Quark's around too.
For the
Is
most part.
she ours?
Boat.
Technically no. Possibly yes.
I am not gonna ask.
You just did.
That's for the best.
I'm not gonna ask for details.
Cabby, I made a
Oh, okay.
zombie. Cabby, we have a friend.
As soon as you show
Not
her name,
the zombie.
she like.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Brains is dead now.
Okay. Hi.
Can you send Sarah down? Maybe Smee?
I'll see if I can find them.
We could just go up.
But the blood. No,
In a few minutes.
What's the blood?
I like it here. My homie.
Sarah is dealing with a recurring bout of that zombie sickness she had earlier.
It's me.
Yeah, sees that zombie sickness she had earlier, which was kind of like brought back on with that teleportation. Really just kind of messed up her gut, so she's just lying down.
The mysterious fever.
We're all gonna forget to heal you again.
And she wanders around and she finds you talking to Namfoodle. Hey, so hey, remember when I was here very briefly and there was that gold dragon lady?
Yes.
And then she left?
Yes.
And now, well, they're all on the beach. And there's a silver dragon lady. And they said, like, to get Sarah. This seemed pretty chummy, but...
I like dragonborn.
Look, the next character has to be a Yanti, then you need a lizard folk, and then you need... Yeah.
Please don't try and play lizard folk. They're awful. Roleplay wise. Not
Can I
Is that
say
a half dragon?
Can I say that when I was
I
working
like
with
birds.
Namfoodle, I was able to cast a spell?
Sure.
Okay.
What's the... Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Of course that one. He teaches it
Secret.
to you himself.
Okay.
And, as she's...
Where were you? Oh, yeah, no, same.
No, you were not.
No, you were listening. You
Are
listened
you,
to the
leaving?
thing.
Yes,
I
I'm
know.
ready.
So,
Tyron.
down
I didn't
on
realize.
off of the boat, Cabby joins
He's been talking about nothing
towards
but
Korik
this in the chat
as
for
they
like
get down.
days.
As they go down, Namfoodle hobbles around, and he has a cat perched on his shoulder.
Where did it get
Where did the cat come from?
I'm sorry, we're on the beach. I'm not talking to you.
So he walks down to the beach, and you see Sarah.
So as Sarah walks over, she stands in front of you all and says, "Everyone, I would like you to meet a friend of mine. Everyone, meet First Light." And she snaps, and in the palm of her hand appears an owl about this big with a faint gold aura around it.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh my gosh! It's
Okay,
so
we're all petting that.
You don't know me, so I'm not
I
gonna reach
want
over
to
and pet
hold
it.
it. Why did
Meanwhile,
you make my
the
name
cat that is on Namfoodle's shoulder,
Not yet.
Um,
Sorry.
it looks
I
like
just want
Grumpy
to pet
Cat, but with the color specifically, its eyes are a emerald glistening green, and its fur is more like dust and gray streak colors, and it's very kind of puffy and like
Oh, okay, cool.
snapping.
Where did you get an owl? Did you just find it, or did Namfoodle have it? Or
Yes,
did you summon it?
we found it. We found familiar. Find familiar. It's a found. Yes.
You couldn't do that before. What happened?
Well, I've been doing some thinking, and my current magical capabilities aren't up to what I would like them to be and so I asked Namfoodle if he would be willing to train me in becoming a wizard. Yes.
Lord bless your patience.
There's a new person right here?
Yes, I was told.
Oh, you're not gold.
No, You guys had a gold dragonborn?
Yeah,
Yes.
we don't talk about her.
Long story.
That is super cool. I just thought you didn't notice. That's what I pointed it out.
I'm Century off that.
God bless you.
That was great.
Quark's just kind of looking at you suspiciously, and you get the idea that he looks at everything suspiciously.
Finally up. We'll have to talk to him later. I lean over and tell. No. Sorry, I can't remember. Never mind. It's not worth it.
No, yes it is.
No, it's
Nope. Mm-mm. Lost it.
He at
Ooh.
Oh.
It's fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Everything's
We
fine.
almost had a soda overflow. So,
That would have been fun.
Sorry.
as you've been talking, you notice that Quark's been like kind of walking further from the group.
I really want to pet the cat, but we probably should go talk to him.
You want to pet the cat?
Can I hold it?
Sure. And yeah, so actually, I need
Okay, we pet the
to read real quick.
So, what's the cat's name?
What's your name, little
It can't
buddy?
attack, and you can make it. You can
It fits in
banish
my
it and summon
hand,
it to your
by the
pocket
way.
dimension with an action.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It acts independently of you, but always obeys
It
your
looks
commands.
angry.
Right.
They all look that way.
No,
They're
I'd be-
born angry.
I'd be careful. It might bite off your face.
It can be
It's
faith
so
or
cute.
faith or yeah.
How could
Celestial,
something
yeah.
so fluffy
First line
be
is
so
celestial, yeah.
terrifying?
And it's currently sitting on my head.
Dentriotha is currently just looking around.
His name's Gunsmoke.
Does he blow up like the other things?
He can, and with it, suddenly he just out of your hand,
Aww.
and then you feel a weight on your head. That's good. Just perch on top of your head.
Move. I feel like it's gonna do it again if I move. Here, I got it.
Oh, no,
wait,
I
I
do
can't
that.
reach your head.
I can bend very slowly.
Okay, Kimbra Maria bends over and Rand picks it up. Here, you can go back.
Kimber
Yeah,
and
you can
Maria.
take it, whatever.
Oh, cool.
Seriously, Notice? Seriously?
How don't worry,
It's your
we're
fault.
more crazy than we look.
Choose a better god. Like
I remember
Lord.
what I was gonna say.
You
A
mentioned
god
That
brought
is
her?
debatable.
What?
A god brought her?
Your
Do you,
necessities
Oh.
live
do
in
you have
it, so there.
affiliation with Nomus?
The thing! It came and it got mad at Ardena and it brought a sword.
Nomus has been talking with Nomus has been talking with other gods, specifically Lore, and Lore is worried that
He's
we're
worried we're gonna fail.
and
That's
so Nomus was like, "Hey, go do a thing," and she apparently is now thinking of me as a sword, which I'm more than.
Basically, Lord
Fair.
sent us a babysitter.
No.
So
Oh, well,
Nomus sent
Uh,
us.
in Lore's
on-
eyes, maybe.
on,
in my eyes, no.
So Nomus sent us some help. A little more than a week before he takes away the help we already have.
No, we already saved her.
Oh yeah, she saved.
Sorry, by
I said it was a zombie. Well, I animated it, but same difference, right?
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
she
Ardena killed it.
animated the zombie.
His
We
name was
tried to
Brains.
bring you. You were working.
Yeah, in my defense, I was not here for that. That was
No,
not
she
me.
came with the god.
His name was
You
Brains,
feel
everything
like a
was fine.
buzzing on your hip where your sword is,
I
or where your
rise against summoning.
your,
and
where
trading
Dawnstar is.
undead.
and
Just say
Ardena
Ardena.
has it vibrating as well. and
There
She takes her sword out,
Are
and you hear a buzzing metallic voice from both swords. I did not send a babysitter. Lord just thought that maybe you're punching a little bit out of your weight class.
Told you.
Oh, wait,
That's
can
a
we hear that or just
babysitter.
her?
You all hear this.
Literally, it was speakerphone through the two through both
Yeah, downstairs.
Dawnstars. Through both Dawnstars.
So you're
'Cause
just
I have
calling
one
us
too.
weak.
Ooh, now we got Nomus in stereo.
I mean, do you want to fight?
But by
What if
a
it's to
paladin
save
of
someone?
Nomus, or can I like toss it to someone else?
At the moment, you can toss it to someone who, as long as they're proficient in martial
Questions
weapons.
to the lawyers.
Plus,
Second
Nova
question.
seemed okay with it.
Thunder's
Oh, it's
Smite.
silver, by the way.
And if a god
Silver.
seems okay
Okay,
with it,
cool.
then where can it really go
Second
wrong?
question. Thunder's Smite
Considering the
is
only god
a
we've-
concentration
the only
spell
other
for
god
1
we've
minute.
got is
Can I
Lord. He
cast it
seems
on
to
it,
be a
toss it, and let
bit of a
somebody else use the
maniac,
Thunder's
then.
Smite?
What's
He
the
is
range of
not.
it? Is it?
He's just
Is it
like
self?
an absentee
Just like that?
parent
Is it
for
thing?
everyone. Who likes stories
Like
a
I
lot.
said,
Can
I
I
would-
talk to you later?
Itself.
Yeah. So no.
So it's not on the weapon.
So
it's
it's
on-
like channeling
keep the
from you
necromancy
into
to a
a woman
minimum,
you.
Dang it.
please.
Okay.
Already too old, Normus. I
I
need
was
to
trying.
try them, don't worry.
Like, that'd be
Okay,
so
good.
cool.
I'm not exactly
Thank you
keeping
for
them for
answering
like,
my final
secret
questions.
underground army you guys
Make
wouldn't
this
know
character
about.
good. I'm like invested in this character.
I'm just trying to update YouTube to see if I'm actually on. 'Cause
You're
for
not.
some reason it says, I mean, on my end over here on the software it says I'm on.
You are off.
You're on.
No,
You're
you're
on
on.
I'm
now.
on. Okay, cool. So anyway, By the way, yes, I can make calls through this. No, I don't plan on doing it frequently.
Okay. Guys, we have a god on speed dial. It's so
Can I make calls through it? Can I, like, call him?
You can pray whenever you want to.
Duh. I'm a dork. Completely forgot that was the thing.
So Namful like, you said there was is that the voice of the god?
Yep.
What was the god like? Does he wear things?
clothing.
Yes, he wears clothing.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure, you know.
Nope, not that god. I don't touch that nonsense.
Oh, you know him.
Believe me, I know him.
I get the vague impression I know what you're talking about, but I'm not going to delve any deeper. All right. Damfoodle,
Yeah?
what are you planning to do now? I mean, once your
We're
ship is
offline
repaired and
again.
stuff.
Repairing the ship.
We're offline again.
It says I'm on here, and it says I'm
Mine says
low
wrong.
output here, but still on.
That's weird. Never mind.
So,
I'm gonna close this.
Find familiar. Doesn't
Mine's
cast
been
the
all
spell
this
slot. It's a ritual. I can cast it as a ritual.
Yes.
Are you going to get your owl armor?
It's got
No,
2
he
hit
just needs,
points.
like-
It doesn't make a difference if it has armor
He
or
needs
not.
like those metal cloth and things.
Anyway,
From Rise of the Gardens.
so, what was that again? Oh, what am I gonna do with my life? I don't know.
Because if you
Real
don't
quick,
have
I need to check the thing.
Okay.
What are you gonna do with your life now that we saved you?
Mm-hmm.
They're literally just orange colored. Like that.
Can you please pick that up? Thank you. Well, I'm not entirely sure. Let me take a little look-see.
Let me roll.
The thing is, I'm pretty old. Don't really know if I'm gonna retire. I might just sort of do this until I die, but find a safe place, bury all my secrets, and I don't know. That's about it. Why?
Well, if you're interested in still working versus retiring somewhere where the pirates can't find you, I do have a job offer if you're interested.
I shake my head excitedly.
I'm listening.
Shake or nod? There's a difference.
Shake? Not aggressively? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Shaking my head aggressively.
Okay.
Just go roll
What
your
if
races.
I were to hire you to make those transport circle thingies for my shipping company? I own a company called the Sibel Trading Company, and they go all over around Amataga trading things and doing merchant stuff.
That's so cool.
How would you feel about making those transport circles and working on the ship to transport goods at a much faster rate?
That sounds profitable.
It does.
Slight problem.
How's that?
I mean, this might be a problem. I'm not sure if it's a problem. Teleportation circles, in order to make it permanent and more than one use, you gotta do it every day for a year. I have a traveling station. That's not big of a problem. It's just expensive.
Fair enough. So what if I were to just hire you to do the transportation circles? Would that be of interest to you?
Hang on. Looking up a math. You son of a goat. I don't want dollar amounts. I want gold amounts.
Same difference.
Honestly, aren't they the same thing?
No.
The spell text says a permanent teleportation circle requires a spell to be cast every day for a year, between the final cost somewhere between $2,738 and $3,650,000. But here's the thing: are they taking like the market value of gold in real economy?
I hope not. I'm not that rich.
Because
Well, think about how much you think. Here we go, getting at the economics of D&D. Well,
You're a
copper
lawyer.
is probably worth about 10 cents.
hang on, I love you, but shut up.
No.
Well,
I
if
need you to
look
math
at
in a second.
2
and then you
Okay,
use
so we can kind of base it off copper. Because say a copper coin is about
It's called a penny.
that big.
No, copper indeed.
Okay,
But the thing is
50 times 360.
I can't do math that fast.
We miss you, Jacob.
That's 18,000.
So 18,000 for one teleportation circle. I have one in stock, and I have some other ones that I already planted.
Ben, can I afford that?
Not yet.
currently-
Probably not.
No, but you do have a regular shipping company, which can generate revenue, and if you throw that really just hard into buying more of those, again, it takes a year to make one, so you got time, and he has one already in stock.
And we can probably also just maybe hire an
And a
influencer
few
for
already-
the regular shipping.
And if he has a few that are already in existence, already placed.
Do you want to do regular shit?
Can we get a
stuff?
map of where those are?
Yeah? Sure. Let me brain. So there is one outside of Logoville where he teleported to. Just remember when he met you outside of Logoville and he
Yes.
teleported? He has one there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And you did
So-
say he can meet us in any side of Namaton between Mylan Harbor.
Because
and
he has
so I'm
some
assuming he has some other relevant
some
coast
other
line.
type of teleportation stuff. So basically, he has one permanent one outside of Logoville. He has one permanent one he can plant in a non-pirate stronghold area type of thing. If you ever go to the if you ever go west and go to Celico, planted there on Mercanto or another area on that side, you have instant overseas shipping. It's only 10 feet per every use.
What? What do you mean?
The teleportation circle is 10 feet
Oh.
in diameter. So either you stock the ship up and bamf it back and forth, or you dump stuff onto the loading pad and bamf it over there, and it's unloaded. Yeah.
And nobody's done that yet?
Look. You have to have not just a lust for knowledge, but for coin, and business and charisma. How many charismatic wizards are there with intelligence and charisma of 20? 2! And they're both right here.
All right.
Yeah.
Dang you two.
Boom.
Okay.
You
then I
also,
guess-
she has the business sense because she's a lawyer.
Yeah.
So she has all the legalese. He's the wild card. That's it. He's the wild card.
Alright. Do
Who's
you
the
want to
gnome?
be a normal captain? And just
Well,
sail?
he has his own ship.
Yeah, I can do that for a while, and then maybe later on just oversee the trading hub.
That would be wonderful. Would you be
We
interested
should
in
start
that?
our own city.
No. Well,
And
The
then we
city
lure
of
other
joys.
adventurers into our tavern, and we steal the gold from their dragon adventure.
Then I become a lich.
okay. So if we hire him, does that mean that he would be using his boat to also do trading stuff until he can make more circles, or what do you think the best plan would be, Ben?
Me? Ben?
Yes, Ben.
Oh, well, Ben's not
don't
saying
know.
anything.
Transportation.
Ben has no
rules.
plans whatsoever.
Discussing with Namfoodle, you get the basic idea that essentially placing a few permanent circles in important trade areas for instant teleportation, whether it's by loading ship and teleporting ship at a time, and he's talked about how he can even modify the ship to not even be seaworthy, but just max potential for storage, and basically have a teleporting storage unit.
Teleporting you all.
Right.
It would still take overland shipping, but that's still, it's overseas shipping is instant, and then the overland shipping is what it is. But
Possibly only
then,
two, depending.
after that point, you could work on getting other teleportation circles from those areas to other areas. So you have basically like the big shipping sensors and the smaller shipping. Basically, a postal service of teleportation.
Basically. This is the coolest
We're going
thing.
to invent the postal service,
Heck,
folks.
That's
Yes!
so
And he's
cool.
talking about it's like, and by
We
the
already
time
have
that's
guns.
very much on the underway.
That's a dwarven city.
Let's
For
take
now.
it.
Okay.
Well, that actually, okay, so default, okay, we're pulling out a map and we're discussing this in character. So, default here is a dwarven city. They mostly work with manufacturing of, like, rare metals, stones, that kind of thing. They also,
Manufacturing plant?
Manufacturing? That's of course where we want to go.
okay, there are also other cities, Ben.
I'll be right back.
Okay, they also specialize in certain kinds of weaponry or making base items. They do not specialize in enchanting, and yes.
No, this is out of character.
No, they said this was in character.
No, it's completely in character. I've been in school for years. I know of geography.
Oh, you're right. Go
Alright.
ahead.
Are you really gonna take over a city?
No, not
Not
literally.
yet.
Jeez. Okay, so
You just got a whole lot more fun.
they do. Okay, Acresia. They
You wanna come
mostly
see the
do
boat?
farm
Yes.
things, and they have to transfer most of their stuff anyway.
Ooh.
That actually goes to
Food
Alpha
transportation.
Alpha.
Okay,
She's-
but
They
think.
have Opulent
Hyper.
City. They specialize in luxury goods.
I'm
Myland
paying her
Harbor
probably a lot
specializes
younger
in
than
certain
she
kinds
should be.
of clays and different kinds of
She's
like
28.
minerals and stuff.
Can,
like
can we
that.
get a scale on this map, maybe?
Yeah,
Scale?
good.
How big it is?
Oh, I have no idea.
So basically what I'm doing is
I
that
want to know
every...
how wide this is.
that is quite a ways.
So, can
Okay.
I hear a little
Um,
bit about your backstory?
That's a day journey.
Across this bit?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was gonna say if we set up something right here, we can get both
That's
of
the word.
them.
Yeah. Still not bad.
Sure.
That is Logoville
I
that
would-
does
I mean, well,
have
they're
access
skinny,
to
might
Mount
as well.
Montaho and to the Spire of Lore. Not that the Spire of Lore has anything particularly interesting, but it has access to
Yeah.
whatever this is called.
Hold
Because
them.
they're talking over which.
We would need to. I would
pretty important.
suggest that we
Food
start.
Forest specializes in
I mean, I
lumber
lived
and that kind of thing. Stone Keep doesn't really specialize in anything. They're just
I
kind of
lived
like a
in
smaller
Bruda.
town.
They're like a bank.
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
I would recommend
and
starting
then I
on some kind of
became a
production center, so
soldier
either
for a
Aprecia or Dofalda here.
Mm-hmm.
And because we
But-
have a waterway,
They're stupid, so
That
I love
runs
well, if you make
to-
one right in the middle of this river here,
I
that
got
would
that.
actually have access to
if we
both.
get one to,
My parents were evil,
And if
so
we
I
get-
started a
if
democracy.
we're downstream from Boone Forest, they have quicker passage.
They do. They
Down
put it
towards
down
us.
the Embossed River. We never put
No,
a
no,
name
that's
for
not.
this river.
Somewhere else.
This is called the Embossed River.
I'm
by the
from
way. It
like
doesn't
an
have
entirely
anything.
different
And it's
continent.
part
Do you know
river,
why
part
it's
lake, and
called
sometimes it's
embossed?
almost an ocean.
Yep, pretty much.
Do you know what embossed is?
Yeah.
Do you know what
Carved into
embossed is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why we call it that. Because it's fun.
We get it.
No one giggled at it. I'm going to murder you.
Coaster.
This waterway, if this gets underway, this waterway is going to be critical.
That's why we should
Because
own
we
it.
have Myland Harbor, Stonekeep, Boone Forest.
Well, Myland Harbor isn't
Daniel Boone.
necessarily a very wealthy city.
That's
they
why it's
don't have a
forest.
ton of output.
Yep.
They're self-contained.
Not yet.
River Run has a very good fishing industry. They have a lot of access to that to these islands also over here. They do inner.
Are we trying to
Maybe.
own the river? Like, or the passage? What are we
Not
talking
necessarily
about?
on the river, but if we could set up sort of a headquarters for this shipping company, this waterway is going to be the key to that because we
Yes.
have such a large amount of resources and things that can be moved.
Would we want to be somewhere in the middle of
Here's
it?
with that.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me. And he looks down right next to the
Still
boat.
on the beach.
Where there's this 10-foot
At this
stone
point,
tablet
she's
that has the runes on it.
entry off is just like picking up the
You
bottles
know,
and like, putting them in a pile to burn 'em.
Teleporting directly into the Fiend's Triangle is kind of an issue. If I pick this up on our way out, we have 2 circles.
There is that.
There is that.
And then we would have more people buying from us because nobody in the Fiend's Triangle gets anything from the outside world.
No, that the teleporting into the Fiend's Triangle is
Yes.
Okay.
directly as a problem. It
That means-
meshes with teleportation a bit,
I
so
will
that's
say-
why
Okay.
my ship
While I
teleportation can
hate
get in.
The
But I
placement
can't get
of this
specifically to
snowy
location.
area, the
No,
fact
but
that
if
all
we
the
were able
major
to even
centers
get
are
into the
next to
Fiend's
a
Triangle,
Oh.
big
we would be
waterway
able to deliver to
is
people there.
Gotcha.
Is anybody actually in the
Genius.
Fiend's Triangle?
Yes, we've met
not
them.
anyone of any note, I would think.
Rude.
There is
Everyone's
a village.
important. And
to
I,
the west.
I take out the map. Namfuda, what if we were to put one right here in between Acresia and Devalda here, and the other one we can put over on Rakanto?
Second one sounds great. First one, slight problem.
Why?
If we put the thing just in the middle of the water, it would be under the water.
Okay,
Which
so
means
maybe
that if
put
we
it on the
teleport to
side
it,
of
we-
Acresia. You don't want to put it over by default here. That's a swamp.
We could do it by.
That sounds good.
Yes.
We could literally do it like at River Run, because then all of their boats can travel and bring like.
That's a bit
No, 'cause
far
then we have to
from
go
Accretion to
upstream.
follow here. We
Yeah.
need to be as close to those because those are the
Those
two
are major
biggest,
trading cities.
two biggest producers.
And going downstream to River Run and Amandros wouldn't be that difficult either.
Should we go and check them out and see which one we want to do?
I mean, basically,
Well, later,
I
but
mean,
like
she said
scout them out.
Dofalda here is a swamp, so it'd be hard to set up anything lasting
Yeah.
there.
Well, but if we're in the city, it's not a swamped city. Like,
You don't know if
there's
we're
in
gotta
the
be
city.
some.
The Overcity's inside of the swamp, but it's
This
it's
isn't
raised
Avatar:
over
The Last
ground.
Airbender. They have buildings. I put them there.
Yeah, those are mostly human run. All of the Dwarven city is in the Undercity.
Could we put the teleportation under the ground?
I would sort of say that
No.
would not be.
That'd be
Well, that'd
Smart.
be great if we had that permanent setup that I mentioned earlier.
Mhm.
But if we're doing like ship runs, that might be a problem.
We could set up some kind of a small, even like a little town for this company.
This cave.
What?
They don't even-
How rich do you think I am?
Well, not yet, but if we can start with just a little camp to get things started, and then as profits increase, we can build that up.
True.
There is a
Talison's
tiny
there.
well near
Well,
Acresia.
There's there.
Or a cave on the other side.
Where exactly are we talking about
Maybe
again?
my brothers can help run it. The
You
attendants.
oh. Your brothers?
I don't trust my brothers. Please.
Well,
More ways than one.
my dad once knew a guy who had ties to Acresia. Somewhere near there in the area, perhaps see if we can win a favor of a local higher up, get rights to a fort of some kind.
Okay.
Start with a fort.
That's my boyfriend.
Build from there.
His name's Taliesin.
That would work.
Hi, I'm Taliesin.
We are adventurers. Can't imagine it'd be
Adventurer.
hard to get a favor.
We've actually known each other for like a week. It's pretty great.
All right. Cool. So you have a game plan.
Hey, I've
Kinda.
seen plenty of
Here
arrangements.
we
Very,
are trying.
very
We've known
few.
each other for less.
Long in the future game plan.
Here we are trying to save the world and start a shipping company at the same
Save
time.
the world, capitalism.
Basically.
Another continent. Down that way.
Oh, he
This is
hasn't come
freaking
up with it
genius.
yet.
I love this.
Yeah, right there.
Gotcha.
What'd you guys do in D&D? Oh yes, we started a shipping company.
Made
We also
deals with
save
the king,
people through
defeated
the
the
law.
dragon.
I'm from the kingdom
What else did we do?
Eslitive.
Kind of came to Pegasus.
So,
I know. It's
um,
weird.
Everything she says, she follows up with Gesundheit.
Question mark?
We made
um,
friends with the Cloud Prince.
so some more times, as time passes, you develop your game plan.
Mm-hmm.
You do see that there is smoke in distance from what is a village, kind of on the opposite end of.
I've also been cleaning up the bodies and burning probably a lot of them just to get them
That's about
Cool.
40.
gone.
That'll take a while.
Cabby's been helping you light lighter fires with her prestidigitation.
Oh wait, what do you have now?
Frost
Ice
breath.
breath.
Cold.
Oh, cool.
That's all it says.
You know what's resistant to fire damage? A lot of things. You know what's resistant to cold damage?
Me.
Very few.
Fewer things.
Literally
Me.
nothing except for ice elementals.
Dragons and
Well, and dragons,
bear
And me.
barbarians.
And
Barbarians.
barbarians.
Hi.
Barbarians. Care Bears. Anyway.
Barbarians.
I want to give you a hug!
Anyway.
Anyway.
It's just gonna
Rage
mean that
bears.
Smee's fireball trick is gonna be a little bit less.
Taliesin,
Yes?
you want to go to the town?
That town looks like it might.
You are working on your plan. I'm asking my boyfriend a
Well,
question.
I don't know. Some strangers
Generally,
just wandering.
smoke rising from a town is not good.
Like,
We have
hearth fires.
Oh,
Not
okay.
not like smoke
Okay.
billowing from the town. Like hearth fires.
Okay, I was
Like,
gonna
oh,
say.
there's civilization over
Normal
there.
town fires.
Okay, I was gonna
he's looking
say.
at- well,
it's like Avenging
I don't
us
know.
up.
Another
On one
dragon.
hand, some lost bastion of civilization in this god's forsaken realm might be a good place. On the other hand, I don't know how they feel about random visitors. So, I really don't know. I
How
think.
will we know unless we go look?
Well, I think you're certainly right there. I think we should make sure we're all ready before we head out, though.
We do need to get wood to fix the boat.
You need to get wood to fix the boat.
Right. Let's go get some wood then. Get this over with. I walk into the forest.
I
Wherever
kind of
the
meant from
forest
a
is. Is
lumber
it
yard,
late?
but
I was just gonna go chop it
It's
up.
starting to push into noon.
We should. How far away do you think it is?
If you cross across the water, that will take a couple hours.
Okay.
With those lifeboats you have.
Mhm.
If you go across land, who knows? It's gonna be a while. Maybe also a couple hours.
Okay. Question: while I'm walking, would you allow me to be able to walk
They were
normally
planning
if I
something.
have first light on my head? Because first light has better vision
The bird.
and better perception than I do.
Um,
If he sits just like right here, it would basically be
Be like
like
a
me
GoPro
being a
view.
little bit taller.
Aw,
sure,
I
I'd say
made
that
it,
it's
dude.
gonna take a while to practice that trick.
Got it.
Maybe a couple hours on the walk to
Okay.
town, maybe.
Because
Are we all going?
first light has 120-foot dark vision and advantage on perception checks involving sight and sound.
this is why I told you to get the owl.
The owl is so good.
I'm ripping trees down.
I meant
Does
go
she
to
do
a
that
lumber
a lot?
yard.
She's
You
she
said
has.
we needed wood.
I meant
I
I
go to
say
a
as
lumber
I
yard.
rip another tree.
Good to know.
Well, it's
Just get the
possible we
dead
can
ones.
get some better
She's also not the
tools for
smartest.
shaping or things
Hey,
in town.
I
mean-
have an axe.
They might have a shipyard that might give
Actually,
us some
on
tools we need
paper,
directly.
She has higher intelligence than I do.
I do. I just want to use it.
I have an intelligence of 10.
He's got a point. They might have some kind of. They might be able to help us with this.
Should I bring them the wood? You just said we needed wood. I'm trying to speed this up. I'm in a bikini. I want to go have some fun. Can we get the work out of the way, please? First, hey, I never changed. Okay, we had a party on the boat before your god showed up, and I'm still in a
You should
bikini.
probably change into some.
We
better
haven't
clothes.
had a time. I just want to fix the boat because I'm trying to be responsible
Go
before I
change.
run off with my boyfriend. Can we fix the damn boat?
The
That's
boat
gonna
is
take
going to take a
days.
while, and we need craftsmen. We are not craftsmen, except maybe her. I
I
don't
can try.
know. She does have her special thing.
I have a mace. It's basically like having a hammer.
Namfu
Not to mention the
well,
ability to just know things.
That too.
yeah, about
That's
this.
only for 10 minutes, which really won't help.
Those of you who want to go off and do your thing in the village, it'll take me a while to figure out what exactly is needed for repairing the boat.
I have a hammer.
Good for
Awesome.
you.
She said I needed a hammer.
So anyone wants to stay can stay, and anyone who wants to go can go. And, check it out, let me know how it is, if there's anything there, and, yeah.
That's good.
So I will get changed. Can you make a grocery list of what you need, and then we will come back
I
with
said
the
it's
stuff.
going to take a while.
I know.
I'll give you some basics at the very least.
Yeah.
You
He
can
needs to make
cast
measurements.
sending, yes?
Yeah.
I don't know, can you cast something?
You can cast
He's been using it
You've
for
been
forever.
using it.
He had message.
Oh, he has
Oh,
message.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I don't
you
think
still
These
have-
messages like you have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Do
like
I know
100
you
feet.
have the
Yeah.
rock? Actually, do I know you have the rock to talk to Talisman's dad?
I don't know.
I don't
I
think
don't
you
think
do,
you
no.
do.
Oh. Do you have a way of contacting Talisman's dad?
Same way as you do it.
The
No,
rock.
I'm just kidding. Why would you ask that out of the blue?
How long do you think it'll take you before you have a list?
I wanted to tell him we're still alive, but I don't know
I can
how.
I can give a rough estimate. Well, also you can cast sending.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
cute.
I
That is
know-
so meta.
well, I
If you
Well, no, she does know you can personally cast sending,
Yes.
I know
and that
that
you
can
met
talk.
him to do that.
Yes, that's
I
true.
know that you can talk to people really far away.
We read your thing. It was freaking awesome.
So
if you
awesome.
need like an hour and we get going, I can cast sending. can contact you.
Yeah, he gave me
Yeah,
the
sure.
stone. See?
You can talk to him?
Yeah.
Can you tell him, or can I call him? Like, how does it work?
You can't call him. You can't use magic.
You're right. Can you tell him that we're okay? We did just wreck a ship. And I
Well,
feel
yeah,
like
I'll tell
he
him we're
should
rat.
know.
Actually, Namfoodle, do you know what island we're at? Because we kind of just appeared here.
Well, I know the Fiend's Triangle better than most people, but I don't know specifics. I believe this island is Sagravan.
I was about to say God bless you. Can you spell it?
S-A-A-G-A-V.
Is it on the crudely drawn map?
No, it's actually on the one we
Rude.
sent you in the group chat, but we haven't printed it out yet.
Yes, Sagravan.
Are we
It's
not
on
at
this
the-
fish.
Which means something.
I know, I was supposed to print it out at the library. but
Wait,
it took too long.
I really need to find a
Corbin,
message
show
where I
the
told
fish.
you what all of the islands' names meant.
Yeah. Oh, that? You're gonna have to scroll up for a really long time, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, you still have it.
Yeah.
because all the islands have
It
names.
has the map
that
on it
mean
we're supposed to
things.
print, but I couldn't because I don't have time.
Dang it, Jacob's not here. Forgetting to scuffle.
That's what I've been saying.
I want to use my moves.
I'm sorry that his illness has created a.
So,
What is that?
as you change and get ready and stuff,
I have
he gives you a
Stop blaming him for it. I'm just
basic
gonna-
list. Basic list, essentially going to food, which isn't a necessity because you guys could try hunting or fishing.
And the Outlanders here?
I'm so good with nature.
Wow, a party with no Outlanders. That's
What does
hilarious.
What is an outlander?
You literally, all it's used for is you can find food for
Oh,
5 people.
Forge?
Oh, that's cool.
Literally all it's
Is
used
it
for.
like a
It's a background.
background?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, noble. Folk hero.
Survival. I
Sage.
have nature.
Okay.
I have animal handling.
Oh,
Like,
and
I
I
can
have
vote
those.
take
Oh,
Soldier,
proficiency.
Yeah, I
Hermit,
have proficiency in all that
sage,
stuff.
charlatan, urchin, entertainer,
Charlatan. Quark?
quark.
Okay, I was gonna say. Who amongst us is a charlatan?
I'm proficient in pretty much anything nature and animals. Should I go out hunting? Like,
Well, like he's like, this is a
That
list
would
of
be
no
survival. That is
Um,
a wisdom.
hold on.
Foraging food is a survival skill.
I have
basically,
proficiency in survival.
Oh, well, there you go.
he's more asking for like a scouting list. Currently food and water isn't an issue. It might,
We've never
She
needed
has
it
like
ever
8
before.
packs.
well,
Nothing
because
for
you've been in
Russia.
places where you could reliably get food.
Yeah.
She has create, destroy water.
And there are still some food stores on the boat. So while a lot of that did kind of get ruined or destroyed, it's not all gone. And since you're a lot smaller of a crew now,
I have 30 rations.
yeah, you guys are probably good
fine.
food for a while.
What spell is that? It's...
I could never create food.
As well as that though, there's
Because we
What else is
lost 3. We lost 2.